It's high time for grade 7 students. Right, after several weeks break, we are meeting back with these lessons. First of all, let's check where we are. And in this year, we have to cover up 19 lessons, and almost more than half we have completed. Let's check the lessons that we have completed. Is plant diversity lesson completed, static electricity lesson completed, generation of electricity completed, functions of water completed, acids bases completed, and animal diversity done, and forms of energy and uses completed, nature of the earth or light lesson, microscope lesson, sound lesson, biological processes also we did, and recently we did atmosphere lesson. And now we are waiting for this 14th lesson, heat and temperature. You have received the tunes regarding the 14th lesson, heat and temperature, and also introduction we had. Let's move on to this today's plan, heat and temperature. And in this lesson there are some sub chapters we will meet. 14.1 measuring temperature, 14.2 thermometers, 14.3 heat transfer, and applications of conventional current is the next theme. Today we hope to cover up this part. 14.1 measuring temperature. So let's cover up this one also, 14.2 thermometers. Right, let's move on to kind of recap around the heat and temperature. Start from temperature. As we learned, temperature is a measurement of hotness or coldness, and temperature is measured with different units. There are different or the several scales like Celsius scale or Fahrenheit scale or Kelvin scale. Today we will learn about these scales. And next fact, temperature is a measure of, guess it, measure of heat. Then about heat, what we can learn. Temperature is defined as hotness or coldness, but heat is an energy. Actually, heat is the transfer of energy. Heat transfer or passing heat from one material to another material occurs in three ways. It's transferred as one method, convection, other one, conduction, and radiation. And not today, but in near future we will learn about this heat transferring methods as well. Right, this is the recap of the lesson. Let's move on to the activity number 2. This activity we plan to make simple thermometer and homemade thermometer. Let's see what we need to make this thermometer. Several things easily we can collect: glass bottle, clear straw, cold water, food coloring and molding clay, and container of hot water with adult supervision. So you can collect these stuffs. As you are staying at home these days, you can easily collect this stuff from your house. And let's make simple thermometer. Here are the steps. First of all, we will put coloring into the bottle and cold water, normally cold water, filling into this. Thereafter put in this straw. If it is a clear straw, that's better. Then tightly we seal it with the clay. Now testing stage, we have to put it in warm water. Then we can notice something. You can see the water level rising up. And can you think why does this rise up like this? Reason is the liquid expands once they receive water, right? Then once the heat is received, it goes up. So expansion is the principle used in such thermometers. You can make one and try it. Also, what will happen if you keep it in cold water? It will, you have to check it. Number 4, and make that one at your home and keep it in cold water and see what happens to this column. Right, this is how we can make simple thermometer at our home. This activity is given in your tute. You can check it out. So let's move on to the thermometers. Here this is a standard thermometer. It also uses the same principle. There is no bottle here. Instead of bottle there is a bulb. This bulb is filled with a liquid. It may be mercury or alcohol, and there is a tiny capillary. This is the bulb and this is the stem of it, and this tiny tube is the capillary tube. Also there is a expansion chamber. If it is heated the kind of higher temperature, there is a chamber to bear it out. And when using thermometers, basically principle of that, we know that principle is the thermal expansion of liquids. Liquids expand when they are heated, and the liquids we use mercury or alcohol liquids. When heated, what happens? When heated, liquid expands and it fills up more in the capillary tube. So what happens when cooled? When cooled, liquids contracts and fills up less in the capillary tube. That means the mercury or the alcohol level will comes down. So this is the principle, and this is how we use thermometers to measure temperature. And scales, temperature, units of temperature. See this figure. There are 3 basic units normally used: Kelvin scale, Celsius scale, and Fahrenheit scale. Guess which one is the standard or SI unit? That is the Kelvin. Kelvin is the SI unit, but most common one is the Celsius. Especially when measuring body temperature, people use Fahrenheit also. What is the difference between these 3 units? Kelvin, Celsius, or Fahrenheit? There are several differences. One thing we can highlight here: when we consider one temperature, just like the freezing point of water or the temperature of ice cold water, and in that one, let's see the readings. Celsius scale, it's 0 degree Celsius, but in Kelvin scale, that is 273 kelvins, and in Fahrenheit scale, that is 32. Then same temperature has different values in different scales. It's just like in same ruler you might have seen centimeters and inches, but the centimeter scale and the inch scale is different. This also a similar type of category, similar type of incident. Here there are 100 parts when it comes to the boiling point, or when water boils, it increases 100 parts in Kelvin. In Celsius also that increase 100 degrees, 100 parts, but in Fahrenheit it's 180 degrees. That is another difference. So when considering that one, Kelvin or Celsius, Kelvin or the one Kelvin unit and one Celsius unit, that two are the same. And look at the values of boiling point: 373 Kelvin in Kelvin scale, and 100 degrees Celsius in Celsius, or 1212 Fahrenheit degree Fahrenheit in the Fahrenheit scale. Body temperature compared here: 310 Kelvin in kelvins, and Celsius scale 37 degrees Celsius, Fahrenheit scale 98.6 Fahrenheit. So likewise the scales are different, but remember the SI unit or the standard scale is kelvins. Using thermometer correctly, how do we do that, or what are the basic principles or practices when using thermometers? First one, you have to hold thermometer vertically. That means vertical side like this. Second, contact thermometer bulb with the object. If it is a liquid, we have to sink it in the liquid. So contact is the next important thing. Then reading this. If you see it from top, actually that is wrong. So you will get a higher value than this. Or if you read it from bottom, you will get lesser value than the real value. Also wrong. Therefore, we must always keep our eye at this level. Look at that. There is a curvature of the mercury level here. This is called meniscus. We have to read the top part of the meniscus. If there is a downward curve, you have to read the downward. Normally in the alcohol thermometer, we can see such one. So reading at this level is the correct one. Keep eye at the correct level. Those are the 3 practices we must follow when using a thermometer. Let's watch a video about measuring temperature. Right, this is the thermometer. This thermometer is a mercury thermometer. You can see silver color liquid is the mercury. And here its scale is going upwards here. First, we will measure ice cold water from that thermometer. Sink in thermometer in ice cold water and find in the reading. See that one here, it's 0 degrees Celsius. Ice cold water is 0 degrees Celsius. Then until this comes to kind of a stable one, we should never remove the bulb. Now let's measure the second one, lukewarm water, the mild warm water. This time again sink in the bulb. Remember, you must immerse the bulb thermometer, immerse fully in that one. So reading is 47 degrees Celsius. Okay. Next, it's completely immersed in water here. Third one, kind of hot water is used in this, but not the boiling water, the hot water. See the reading. It's 80 degrees Celsius. So likewise we can read the thermometer, and these are the basic practices as I said. It should be immersed in the liquid and keep good contact, should keep it vertically, and also read or by keeping eye at this level we have to read it 0 degrees Celsius. This is how we measure temperature from thermometers. There is an exercise. Now you can pause this video for a while. Take your tute. This exercise is given in the tute. And guess the temperature and write the temperatures in this one. After that you can play the video back. Right, if you check the answers, first one, in this one, see this is 10 and this is 20, and the top level of the mercury is this, and check your answer, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, it should be 14 degrees Celsius. Next, the second one, 70 and 80 here. So this is 75, 76, 77, 78. This should be 79 degrees Celsius. Check whether your answer is correct or not. Next one, here it's minus 10 and 0. Minus 10 and 0. Therefore, minus values will decrease this side. Minus 10, minus 9, minus 8, minus 7, minus 6. This should be minus 5 degrees Celsius. So look at this one. Here in this one 25, 30, and in this also 1 degree indicate the one scale here. 30, this should be 31 and 32 degrees Celsius. So these are the answers. You can check them in your tute. Right. Now this is the end of the today's plan, and this is what we plan to do today, and we finished that one. Measuring temperature and thermometer was the lessons. Right, you can read the note from and find that note from the blog site. Visit www.itscitimblogspot.com and you can find the note for this one and complete the tute. Our next lesson will be around the melting point, boiling point, and the clinical thermometer. Next, from the next video, we can learn that one. So if you gain something or learn something from today's lesson, you can press the like button here, and to get the notifications for the videos, new videos, you can subscribe our YouTube channel and also press the bell icon to get the notifications. Then we can meet next day. Till that, goodbye everybody.